Hey guys, it's Devontae for Hollywood Life with a coronavirus update, and as you can see, things are getting pretty real. Let's start with President Trump, who spoke to the nation last night after the World Health Organization classified the situation as a pandemic. The president revealed several measures are being taken, like the health insurance industry will waive all co-payments for coronavirus treatments and extend insurance coverage. Adding to this, Trump also spoke on the $8.3 billion funding bill, which will go into helping the CDC to support in treatment and research. After that, the president also spoke on low-interest loans for smaller businesses being available and is asking Congress to increase funding by $50 billion. Using emergency authority, he will also be deferring tax payments for individuals and businesses negatively impacted. However, the biggest news from the president's address may be this.
To keep new cases from entering our shores, we will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days. The new rules will go into effect Friday at midnight. These restrictions will be adjusted subject to conditions on the ground. There will be exemptions for Americans who have undergone appropriate screenings, and these prohibitions will not only apply to the tremendous amount of trade and cargo, but various other things as we get approval. Anything coming from Europe to the United States is what we are discussing. These restrictions will also not apply to the United Kingdom.
But as you can probably guess, the travel ban was met with mixed reactions. EU leaders condemned this, saying the design was unilateral and reminds the spread is not limited to one region, but globally. Now let's switch gears to the NBA, because just days after revealing that games would be played with no crowds, now the rest of the season has been suspended. The choice was made moments before tip-off for the OKC versus Utah Jazz game after one of the Utah players, Rudy Gobert, was confirmed to have the virus. However, according to ESPN, Rudy was not in the arena and both teams were quarantined in locker rooms for testing. Adding to this, news broke this morning that fellow Utah Jazz player Donovan Mitchell also has tested positive for the virus. But the NBA isn't the only suspension in the sports world, as La Liga also has gone into suspension for the next 2 match days. Adding to this, Cristiano Ronaldo has reportedly been quarantined after one of his teammates has tested positive. But okay, enough sports for right now. Let's move on to Tom Hanks. The actor revealed he and his wife are in Australia and confirmed that they now have the virus. He shared the information on Instagram, saying he will follow protocols from medical officials and will have the rest of his family tested. One of Tom's sons reacted to the news and the public's concern.
What's up, everyone? Yeah, it's true. My parents got coronavirus. Crazy. They're both down in Australia right now because my dad was shooting a movie down there. But I just got off the phone with them. They both are fine. They're not even that sick. They're not worried about it. They're not tripping, but they're going through the necessary health precautions, obviously. But I don't think it's anything to be too worried about. I appreciate everyone's concern and the well wishes, but I think it's all gonna be all right. But I appreciate it, and just everybody stay safe out there. Much love.
Adding to this, plenty of celebs, big and small, have been reacting to Tom's announcement, including his Toy Story co-star, Tim Allen. Tim tweeted a picture of Buzz Lightyear and said, "I told Tom and Rita that Buzz offered a couple of spacesuits if they need them. Seriously, rest up and get well." But okay, I know this is a long one, but thanks for hanging in there. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian now. In a series of IG stories, we see Kim invited a doctor to her own home, and they teach fans how to greet each other without the use of hands or elbows. Kim also expresses her worry about Khloe because she saw her cough and then proceeds to clean off a gift that Khloe gave her kids. Adding to this, Kim also tweeted about psychic Sylvia Browne, who wrote about the illness spreading in 2020 in her book End of Days, which was published around 2008. However, in the book, Sylvia also claims that diabetes will be cured in 2010 and that Obama would have a heart attack in 2011. So I think it's safe to say the coronavirus stuff was just a really lucky guess. But alright guys, make sure you hit that sub, like, and bell button and stick with us for all the latest.